Look, I understand you're posting YouTube videos, you're not getting subscribers, you're not getting the views you feel you deserve, and that's making it harder for you to feel like financial freedom is actually available for you on YouTube. Or maybe you've been studying YouTube and watching all of the gurus and watching these big YouTubers tell you what settings to turn on and the SEO and the description and the tags, and it sounds like it can move you forward, but let's be honest, it's making you more confused. In this video, I promise you, I'm going to clear all confusion so you can allow yourself to feel confident in your own financial freedom with starting a YouTube, because it's not as hard as you think and it's not your fault. We're not going to copy any big YouTubers. As a matter of fact, I'm starting a brand new YouTube, this channel, okay, to show you along the way what I'm doing. And I'm going to share the principles that has allowed me to make over 6 figures online with social media. Now, I want to ask you a question. If you know Apple, the company that makes the iPhone, if their most popular device is the iPhone, why was their first product an Apple One, which is basically a home computer? Or better yet, if Amazon, the website that you order everything on and they have like a 2-day delivery or Prime, if Amazon is what it is today, why was their first product a book? Yeah. If you didn't know, now you know. Amazon started selling books. So my question to you is, if big YouTubers upload and make tons of money and have financial freedom now, then what uploads do you need to start with? All companies, all brands, all YouTube creators start from a place where you didn't even know they blow up. It happens to everyone because we evolve. So I want to share with you these 3 principles I've written down that are going to allow you not to type in this in your description so you can hopefully go viral, but to clear the confusion, the self-loathing thoughts that you have up here in your head that tell you this isn't working for me, that allow you to say, I know that something's going to work because no longer am I following these strategies from these gurus, but I'm following principles. And no matter what environment principles are in, they always work. Let me explain. Principle number 1 is you are the business. You're just using the wrong vehicle. Jay, what do you mean by that? I'm glad you asked. Let's just say you and I are in a race. We start at the start line. Okay. The finish line is 5 miles away. Now you put on your running shoes and you're like, okay, I've been training for this race. I'm ready for it. It's a perfect day. It's not raining. I feel like I'm good. I'm hydrated. I've been eating healthier. You're ready to race. Okay. You think you're going to win. And when the start timer or whatever goes off, pow, the race starts. You start running and I'm driving a car. Who do you think is going to win? Okay. What if, better yet, you get the car? Cool. I got a car and you get a car. Great. What if I drive my car to a plane? Now, granted, I don't know if a plane can take off quick enough in the 5-mile radius. I'm just saying a plane moves faster than a car at a certain speed. And you don't have to go through traffic. It's literally air. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to maneuver. You get the point. What if you see yourself as the business? All right. The YouTuber, the person who's not a guru, but you're still a business. You see, the job that you do at your 9 to 5 is a business. The job is your client. They pay you a certain amount of money per hour. But what if you could use that same work or some other type of knowledge that you have outside of your 9 to 5 and be able to put it in a vehicle that gets you a faster result? What if your problem wasn't how much money you make at a job per hour, but how quick you make money because you're in a faster vehicle? Hey, just wanted to pause real quick because this probably isn't your first video where you're looking to build financial freedom by creating content about something that you love. You've probably been binge watching videos, taken a couple of steps, created videos, gotten a little bit nervous, not knowing the exact steps to monetize yourself, but also build an audience that actually supports you and that wants to pay for your solution, invest in you. And I want to let you know, you are not alone. I literally struggled on this for years. And for that exact reason, that's why I created my Passion to Profit community. This is exactly where you're going to get weekly mentorship calls from me so you can ask your questions and get your problem solved in real time in a group setting, where you're going to also have modules where I'm going to show you how to build an online presence so you don't have to worry about, is this video going to work for me? Is this video going to build subscribers? Is this actually going to help me build financial freedom by solving other people's problems? I want to invite you into the Passion to Profit community, because not only are you going to get my one-on-one group help, but you're also going to be around a community of supportive YouTubers and content creators that are working towards the same goals as you. And it's so motivating to be in a community like that. Surprise, it's no charge at all right now. So you can join with the link in the description down below, or you can just click the link in the pinned comment down below, and I'll see you inside the Passion to Profit community. Now, let's get back to the video. What if your problem wasn't how much money you make at a job per hour, but how quick you make money because you're in a faster vehicle? And no, I'm not saying this is a get rich quick thing. And no, I'm not here to tell you to start a YouTube and start entertaining people. I'm telling you to create videos that educate people. This is one of the things that I'm doing. I'm educating you off of my own perspective, off of my own life, off of the things that I've been through, my principles. I can only teach in my type of way. I am only going to show you what I have been through and what I've learned. That way I can bring you along the journey in my own specific way. No longer am I trying to entertain or bring the camera everywhere. What if the vehicle for you to earn more money and grow on YouTube is to simply educate people off of what you're knowledgeable about, post the video, and people watch it as you're out and about, as you're asleep, as you're at your 9 to 5, as you're out with your kids, as you're out getting a haircut, as you're out at an amusement park. This is how you're going to build your financial wealth, by creating something called assets, things that pay you. Okay, that bring in money. Because once you make the video and it's out there, it's out there. YouTube is a vehicle. You have to understand you are a business. You're not out here trying to run and keep up with your heart rate. And no, that's the 9 to 5. You get what I'm saying? Fly the plane. As a matter of fact, fly the plane on autopilot. Planes got autopilot. Cars got autopilot now. Put that thing on autopilot. Put your hard work, your knowledge, your experience on autopilot. Okay. Principle number 2 is what you see is not where it started. This one's so fire, because we can see all of the videos and all the gurus where their videos are blown up, and eventually my videos will get there too. But I'm keeping it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we both want success. We both want views. We both want subs. Let's be real. Here's the thing. We can look at other people and be like, I should create a video like that. But you got to ask yourself, just like I told you in the beginning of this video, Apple started selling an Apple One computer, but their most popular device now is the iPhone. Or how Amazon started off selling books, and now they sell books and basically everything you can get at a store. Okay. You have to understand that when you see people's YouTube videos and they got a lot of views, it's probably not where they started. It's probably not, even for myself. So what we need to do is look at how they started, because that's what helped build their foundation. My channel has a foundation of videos that didn't do well and a whole bunch of videos that, or a handful of videos that did do well in my own, in my own way. I'm not comparing myself to anybody else. But I'm here to tell you that what you see is not where it started. So whenever you see a blown up video, study the channel. Look at what video blew their channel up. Look at what video is the most popular. Look at what videos aren't the most popular, because obviously they didn't work for the channel. So you need to understand that you can, I'm not going to say copy, but you can get inspiration from channels that are like yours with the channel that you have. Like, when you have an idea of creating a video, you can literally get inspiration. This is how I do it. Get inspiration from other people who have started or are in a position where you want to be, but you look at their previous videos that helped boost their channel up, that have a good amount of views. All in all, their videos, certain videos are going to have higher views than their subscribers. And you want to specifically look at beginners. Okay, beginner channels, which means anybody that has less than 20,000 subscribers in my own expertise. Okay. All right. Principle number 3, which is the last one, is we don't rise to our goals. We fall to our systems. Too many of us think that if we have a goal, we're going to hit it. What if I told you that the person who fails and the person that succeeds, they both have the same goal? But what makes the difference between the person who fails and the person who succeeds? Here's the thing. Their systems. One of the reasons why I'm so consistent, and I base my success off of my consistency, not off of how many subscribers I have, how many views, how much money I'm making, because I don't want to tie my success and my identity in those things. I've been there before and it doesn't feel good. I've made 6 figures online before and I had to close down my business. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing YouTube, because I want to build a loyal audience. I didn't get to do that doing Instagram, but that's for a whole nother video. You have to have systems in your life that allow you to be consistent enough and easy enough for you to do the inputs, complete the inputs that allow you to reach financial freedom, have more views, have more subscribers. Let me put this in a deeper perspective for you. That's even outside of these YouTube strategies that these gurus tell you about. Right now, I'm in my bedroom. Guess what? I removed my TV from my bedroom 2.5 months ago. Jay, why would you do that? I'm glad you asked. I need to focus. How many of us look at a TV and say, when we bought our TV, we're like, oh, this was just $300. You looked at how much it was going to cost you out of pocket, but you didn't look at how much it was going to cost you in time, in dreams, in goals, in aspirations, in inputs. That's where it costs you the most, because you can always make $300 back. $300 ain't nothing. You know, what you can't get back is the time you invest in the TV. And because you invest in it, because you got it, because you know it's monetary value, you feel obligated to interact with it. Well, I spent money on it, so I'm going to pay attention to it and I'm going to use it for what it's used for. That's terrible. Especially if you want to grow on YouTube. I'm just being real with you. You understand? It wasn't easy, but I knew I had to do it. Here's another example. Before I go to work tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m., I make sure I have my clothes picked out for the night before. I make sure my lunch is set for work. You might already do this. These are simple things. These are systems that I put in place in order for me to get things done more efficiently. This week, I even made my meals for my dinner. And I told myself, I'm not even going to eat it because I'm not even hungry. But it's so crazy. I bought these little protein bars, right? So I can just I have a sweet tooth. I ain't going to lie. I like apple pie. So it's like an apple pie flavor. That protein bar got 30 grams of protein in it. Okay. I eat a little turkey sandwich that take me 5 minutes to make. And I eat this granola bar, and my dinner only takes me about 10 minutes to create and to consume. Now, I'm not telling you have to eat like me. I'm telling you that if you need more time to dedicate towards YouTube, then you need to create a system that allows you to be more efficient and flows easier throughout your day in order for you to do the things that matter the most, which is putting out content that's helpful for others. This is why I'm able to give you principles and not some BS. And I've made videos like this before. Don't get me wrong. But this is why so many of you are commenting, and showing support, because you're like, I love the authenticity. Well, that's helping grow my audience. But it all starts with systems. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us don't look at, or a lot of YouTube gurus just tell you the things to do on a screen. But what really matters more is what you do when you're not looking at the screen, when you're not looking at the camera, when you're not looking at your computer screen, because that's where you're spending most of your day. You're not spending most of your day on YouTube, especially if you work a full-time job like me. So when you do look at a screen, it needs to be intentional. It needs to hit. You get what I'm saying? It needs to. You're putting work in the right vehicle, but you don't have all day to do it, is what I'm saying. So you need to make sure you follow these principles. All right. Anyways, I'm done ranting. I wanted to just give you all the real side of what I'm doing to grow on YouTube. I'm not listening to no big YouTube gurus. I'm actually enjoying listening to smaller creators because I feel like I can connect with them more, you know, or even if they're growing, like they have 30 to 40 to 50,000 subscribers, like their videos didn't change too much off of where they built their videos when they were smaller. And I hope to do the same. I hope to always build a connection with you because, you know, it's not always about hashtags and CEOs, SEOs, and it's not always about that. I will say what matters is titles and thumbnails, but once you got that down pat and you know the strategy that I show you inside the Passion to Profit community, you'll be able to build an audience and attract people in the right way. All right. Anyways, if you like this video, let me know what's your biggest struggle with YouTube down below. All right. That's it. That's all. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.